When it comes to woodworking, I don't really know what I'm doing. You guys know that. So I figured, let's let something that supposedly knows everything tell me exactly what to do. I asked ChatGPT to design an amateur level build, give me a shopping list for it, and tell me exactly what to do every step of the way. The catch? It's not going to tell me what I'm building. So I could be building a birdhouse, or I could be building a coffin for my woodworking career. Let's find out. Here's the list of materials that ChatGPT wants us to get for this build. We need 2 1x6 pine boards that are each 6 feet long, 1 1x8 pine board that is 8 feet long, 1 box of 1 1/4 inch wood screws. We need wood glue, sandpaper, and a paint of my choice. So for step 1 for this mystery build, from the 1x8 board, cut 2 pieces at 18 inches, 1 piece at 15 inches, and then from one of the 1x6 boards, cut 2 pieces at 12 inches. Okay. That's a lot of cutting for one step. And it still tells me absolutely nothing. So, let's do it. Hey, buddy. Watch out, dude. Excuse me. You know, honestly, cuts like these still make me nervous using a circular saw. And I think it's especially because I have no idea what this project is going to be. So am I ruining something that's pivotal for this to work out? I mean, I don't know. Alright, well, that concludes step 1, so we're going to see what ChatGPT says is step 2. Alright, step 2, take the 2 18-inch pieces from the 1x8 board. Okay, that makes sense, so we're just kind of going to build like a mini little bench. I still don't know what this is going to be, but at least we're forming something here. Did it say how many screws to use? Gotta double check here. 2 screws through each piece. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, so step 2 is completed. We have some sort of bench table looking thing, and I still have no idea what it's supposed to be. So let's hope step 3 helps out a little bit. Alright, ask for step 3. Let's see what we got. Okay, so ChatGPT says that we take this board and we go across the bottom like so, but how do we make it so they're not touching each other?
All this rambling to say, at this point, ChatGPT asked me to do something that was actually impossible with the pieces I had. After taking another look, it changed the plan and told me to forget about the second board and just install a single board across the opening instead. Not exactly according to plan, but that's part of the fun of letting AI build the project.
It's also asking me for my current guess, so I'll also ask you guys, what do you think this thing is? After we complete the next step, I think I see some sort of shelf, like that just supposed to be on top of a table, but that's all I've got for now. I don't know. There's step 3 done. Tell me that does not look like a shelf. I'm pretty sure that's what we're building here. You put one up here. It's a funky little shelf that is not super sturdy, but that's what I'm feeling. All right.
Step 4. Cut the 1x8 board into a piece that is 15 inches long and one that is 13.5 inches long. And then install the 15-inch piece vertically.
Alright, so it's getting a little funky here, because these are all different sizes, but I'm pretty sure we followed everything to a T, so if it's wrong, it's on them. As you can probably tell, we are now on day 2, had some technical issues, but those are resolved now, so we can continue on this build. Hey, don't play with that. So we are deviating slightly from the plan here, okay? We're deviating slightly. ChatGPT wanted me to put this board on the other side of the divider, and that's just not gonna work. As it stands, I'm gonna have to trim off a little bit just to go in between here. I'm gonna confirm, ask ChatGPT to clarify, see if we can just put it here instead. Okay, so after discussing with ChatGPT, we now know that this is physically impossible, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to trim this down and we're going to put it in the middle of this large compartment is now what Chat wants. So let's do that. Step 7.
Was very confusing and took me about 20 minutes to figure out. But basically, we're taking a 1x6 and cutting 2 8-inch pieces from it, and then screwing them in vertically in the skinny section.
We added in these 2 8-inch beams right in between the small area. No clue what that's supposed to be for, but apparently it's important.
In step 8, we are adding an end cap with a 1x8 board behind the skinny opening.
Okay. Oh boy. All right, well, that's that. Got it all finished up. ChatGPT says this is supposed to be a desk organizer of sorts, and actually this isn't what it originally wanted to build. it said that it got turned around step 5 because of some differing measurements. So let's go ahead and take this back into the workshop and we'll talk a little bit more. All right. Here we have it, the finished build. According to ChatGPT, the original goal was a mystery build with a specific final project. As we progressed, a few dimension conflicts emerged, and instead of making you scrap lumber, I adapted the design around the structure in your photos. The result is still useful, but it's not the single predetermined object that a fully engineered plan would have produced. Yeah, I think we can kind of tell that. This is the weirdest looking desk organizer I've seen, but we're still gonna put it to use. It's probably just gonna live in the corner of my workbench here. There you have it. That's where she's gonna live. I do like the pop of color. Well, all in all, we did end up building something. Is it functional? Not sure. Give me a week and I'll let you know. But we're gonna leave it here, gonna try and use it for some organization. Well, we learned a couple things today. One, trusting AI to design your construction builds, probably not the smartest idea, or maybe you need to give it more parameters. 2, building something without a plan can be kind of fun, actually, but very annoying, especially when AI gets a measurement wrong and you're gonna have to fix it on the fly. But it's a new sort of challenge. And 3, I really do enjoy building things. Like, no matter how annoying this got, I mean, at the end of the day, it's hopefully functional, and it was fun to build. Thanks for watching me completely trust a robot, build something blind, and somehow not mess up my entire woodworking career. I'm kind of okay with this. The catch. Fuck! A 2D-ta, arms out. All right. What's up, dude? Ah. Hey, buddy. You good up there? There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, too far. Whoops.